morning on this shit show. It's the nice and kindy shit show. So come on in, double tap that screen, hit that subscribe button for more content, y'all. Come on, let's get them likes up. Let's get them subscribers up. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. I got faith in each and every one of you. Come on now. Come on in, y'all. It's a happy Monday to each and every one of y'all. Hope everybody's having a blessed morning. Um, for I am trying to wake up and get back to push myself this morning to get the hell up. I've been up since 6:30 actually, and I couldn't go back to sleep. But I tried and tried, but it just didn't work for me. Just really upsetted me big time. I couldn't get. I just couldn't have it. That's a crying shame that life is that dangerous. That you never know what's gonna happen to you from next time to next to next to next to the next to next to the next to the next to the next and next. So what's up, y'all? What the puck is going on? Come on in, my friends. You don't have to worry. Come on in and have yourself a party. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 welcome to everybody. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, hey, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. I say we must conquer this Monday morning. Conquer it and make it your day to go out there and shine and be the brightest star, be the brightest person in the world to have love, faith, and trust in yourself, my friends. Love first. You must love yourself 100%. If you don't love yourself, who's going to love you? You got to learn to love yourself before you can do anything else in life. And if that's the way you be feeling, well, there will definitely be no other days that are going to shine for you until you learn to take care of yourself and do what you need to do for yourself. Love and cherish yourself. Care for yourself. That's what you got to do in life. Because, I'm sitting here talking to a screen myself, and it's a great time to really talk to yourself. It's the bestesses and the westesses. So, yeah, y'all, come on in. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to come on in. Come on in. Come on, comedian. They come and go. They come and go. I got to get the time of my life. Red golden dreams, red golden dreams. That hurt. These cluster headaches, guys, hurt like a mofo. If you ever knew what a cluster headache is, it attacks each side of your brain, just one side a day. Not every day it does that to you. So we must, my friends, and we must love and care for one another. Because if you don't, guess what's happening in life? Nobody's gonna be there for you when you time of need. So always make sure you do the right thing in life and don't get yourself in a bad petition. Petition. I can't even talk this morning. Yeah, so y'all gotta just learn to love and care for one another. And I tell you, the world would be so much better. Sorry about that. Come on in, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. It's time to have a suffer party. Hey, 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 hey. So nobody in here needs nothing to talk about. No mental health. You're doing great with your sobriety. That's what I love to hear. That nobody has anything to say about their sobriety or their mental health. I'm glad to hear that everybody's doing well this morning. As we all come in, we could talk amongst each other, and you can have. Nobody's going to judge you here. Nobody's going to judge you at all. We don't judge. We just try to help people out in the stream. And I know some days can be very, very hard for some people when it comes to their mental health or if it comes to them struggling with their sobriety. When you launch that sobriety, be proud of that sobriety because you've done something that you completed that you thought you'd never be able to do because you just thought you were just that terrible that you were down into bad life, bad juju. Does anybody know what bad juju is? Bad juju, bad juju, 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 the bad people. And I just wish people would come to their common sense to understand that life is not about having fun, making fun of each other. Life is supposed to be, you're supposed to be there for one another and support one another, to care for one another, not to be a disgrace and say, shit, you think I'm going to give you my life? Ditch. See, that's what you call selfishness. That's what you call selfishness. That's whenever you only think about yourself, you don't think of others. That's the problem with the world these days. Everybody's about themselves. They're not there to help anybody. You do find a handful of people that do really do care about people, and then you got the ones that just don't even give two shits about themselves. So they try to make you feel the same way that they're feeling. So they've got nothing but no positive vibes, no positive words to say whatsoever that's coming out of these people's mouths, and they just don't understand that life, you're making it harder for yourself when you decide to live your life like that. You should never ever live your life that way. You should always care for your life, because if you don't, who else is going to do it? You got to make sure that you're okay. Take care of yourself, love yourself, respect yourself, and you will find out that could be a better person than what you actually are. And that's you, all of them, huh? No, I've only got one person in. That's it. Are you doing your own? Okay. No.
I'm doing my MGM.
I didn't get nothing off of it. I got 3 picks. I picked 3 of them that came out today, but nothing else too good for it. So, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's having a blessed one, cause I'm definitely trying to get over to see my sister today. But right now, I have no way to get there. Gotta have go-go juice. If I don't have go-go juice, I can't go to the nursing home to see her. She finally got put back in the nursing home. So I'll see how much longer she'll be in the nursing home before she ends up back in the hospital because this nursing home, I just can't believe how they're taking care of my sister. They didn't even try to do anything for her because she couldn't urine for 2 days in a row. And they waited 2 days to actually send her to the hospital because she couldn't urinate. And every time you turn around, her lungs, as soon as they suck, everything's coming right back. It's just retaining water because once you're laying down and you're coughing like that, and you're bringing up the fluids and it's just going right back down, that's considered as aspiration. And aspiration can kill you in aspiration. And that's exactly what my sister's gone through numerous times. And that's probably why her lungs are not that are not cleaning up and feeling better because but yeah, that's probably what it is, guys. With her having that trach in and not the trach, and she's pulling on it, ripping it out. You can hear her breathing now from there and bubbling, and it's not right. It's definitely not right for what she pulled the trach. She tried to pull it out. Yeah, my sister don't want it. I don't blame her. This is not what she wanted. She asked it if anything that's ever happened to her, please, if she has to live off a machine, she says, please just let me die. I don't want to live that life. Well, her daughter made that decision for her, and guess what? She has not yet to go see her mother. She didn't even go see her mother on Mother's Day or bring the grandkids up or anything to see the grandkids for Mother's Day. So it's me trying to get there on my own and to be there and be supportive, and which I have been. But I just it's kind of hard right now with gasoline circumstances. You can't. I don't have that. I don't have money like that. Once I get my pay, it goes for rent and bills, and it's gone. There ain't nothing left of it for me to even Do anything exciting or fun. You know, life is so hard, and nobody makes it easy for you. That's for damn sure. Nobody makes it easy for you. They make it as hard as they can possibly for you. And that's not the way we're supposed to live our lives. We are supposed to live our lives faithfully, care for one another, respect one another. Yeah, be neighborly as you would love yourself, you do to your neighbor. You should do that to everybody. You should love thy neighbor. And when you love that neighbor, and you learn to love yourself and respect yourself, don't ever get down into to where everybody's have nothing but negative words to say to you and try to bring you down to make you feel like a different person than what actually you are. That's a killer. That's a big time killer, you know. So yeah, boy, this morning nobody wants to come in and talk this morning, huh? What happened? Where's everybody at? Why is everybody not coming in to talk to me for? Cheese and rice, cheese and rice, cheese and rice, cheese and rice. Are you the only one in there?
I'm not even in there.
Oh, I got one person watching, but they're not saying nothing. What's going on there in the background? What were you afraid to talk? You don't have to be afraid to come out and talk to me. I don't bite, you know. I like to give out friendly information, friendly advice of how to you can start to have a sober life. Having a sober life is the best life. You could be more productive in the world if you would just get away from the drugs and alcohol, which most people do go to because of their depression, their anxiety. Anything mental health will put you into a circumstances to where you should not be in because you're trying to numb that pain. And the more you try to numb that pain, the worse it gets for you. So, guys, you got to work on yourself and be faithful with yourself. You have to be, because if you're not, who else is going to do it? You must be there for one another, care for one another, respect one another. We should not be down talking anybody. We have no right. We have no right to judge anybody. And the only person is to judge us is God, Jesus, our heavenly Father, is the one that who really does. That's who makes the final decisions for yourself. Because remember, guys, your body is your temple. It's a temple. You're not supposed to ruin your temple. You're not supposed to get tattoos. You're not supposed to smoke. You're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to do that. This, and that. So yeah, it gets kind of crazy there, everybody. Most definitely. I don't know what's going on this morning. Where in the hell is everybody at? I'm like, come on now. Sitting here talking to a screen to one person being in here, and who are you that's sitting in the back that's not saying anything? Come on in. Don't be afraid. I'm not. I'm not gonna bite. I'm not gonna do anything wrong. Just don't be afraid to come out and talk. Should say, who? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Is anybody writing anything and it's not working? I need to know because I have nothing on my screen that anybody's even came in my room. So I don't even know if that's working, if I need to reset it. So I don't know if that's working or not. So if somebody could type something and then
I'm
tell me
going in.
if I'm able to receive it because I don't know if it's my phone that I could be having a problem and nobody's being able to write to the comments and say anything. So I'm just wondering if it's trucked up. Okay, it does work. Okay, so it is me, and it's not mine. So everybody that's coming in and listening, come on in. Learn a good thing in life. Learn to love yourself. Learn to respect yourself. And once you do those things, you will see the life can be so much easier for you. So much easier. Because your mental health, it really brings a lot of people down. Keeps you from going out, spending time with friends and family because you just are so mentally ill that there's just no way you can do it. And you just know that you can't force yourself to do something that you're not interested in doing. So you have to really work on yourself, you know, learn to love yourself, learn to respect yourself, and you will find a difference in life of how it should be done for you. But a lot of people are just so reckless with their life. They're out getting drunk every day, doing drugs every day, not trying to help themselves, but they're getting worse every single day and they're just falling apart and they just need that positive positive words to make them think differently about how life can be for yourself. You don't have to harm yourself to because of health, because your mental health, guys. Never try to harm yourself, because if you were trying to harm yourself, you should speak to a counselor or somebody in your family or a friend, or dial 988, which is a nationwide suicide prevention line. They can also help you with other things if you call there. If you're that down and out and you just you just want to give up, do not ever give up, because remember, you're important. You are very important on this world. You have a mission to complete, and if you have not complete that mission, God is not going to accept you into the kingdom until you do what you're supposed to do in life. And if you chose the life that's not the way that you want it, well, it's going to go that way for you until you learn to love yourself and respect yourself. And after you do that, you will be able to manage things a lot easier, because then you'll be like, yes, I feel so good. This is wonderful. This is what I want. I don't want to be down and out all day long and complaining and moody, just craziness that what your mental health can do to you. It could really put you in some weird situations to where you thought, wow, where did that come from? Yeah, because most people just don't manage. Their they're not managing their mental health. They're not managing their addiction that they have. They feel it's better once they do the addiction and plus smoke, do any kind of drug or drink. You think you could drive better than what you were before you started drinking. Yeah, I drive so much better when I'm drunk. That's nothing to be proud of or about. Not really. It's not nothing to be proud of. You have to say, this is it. I am done. I am done. I can't do this anymore. I'm going to get this done. But most people, that's not the way they think. They think negative, very negative about themselves and others. And that's not what you're supposed to do, my friends. Not supposed to do that. You must love and care for one another. But whoever's in the background and not saying anything, I hope you're learning something. Don't be afraid to come in out and say, hey, what's up? What can I do for this, and
Jessica
that?
and James said hi.
Well, I know they did, but I don't. There's three people in here, but they're not saying anything to me. Why is everybody so bored? Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Cheers to each and every one of you guys. Hallelujah, hallelujah, praise the Lord. You know what? I had somebody tell me that he says, you talk about drugs and you talk about being. I never said I was a Christian. All I've ever said, but this guy said a Christian, and I don't know why he came out with saying that, but no, I'm not. I do not go around and tell everybody what I pray to and whom I have, because that's not anybody else's business. That's your business to manage of how kind of relationship you have with your follower, of whoever you follow and whoever you believe in. Don't ever let somebody say, "No, that's fake. You did it." Everybody has their own beliefs, so that's how life is, and not too many people want to hear that same thing because they're like, "Nah, bullshit." Just like the everybody's trying to say that you are not. If you are comfortable with yourself and being who you are, that's all that matters. Don't be afraid of what other people have to say about you, because that's nothing but hatred. Nothing but hatred coming from their mouth. Um, Simple girl, welcome into the stream. Welcome, welcome. So we just need to, every single one of us, learn to have faith in yourself and trust others. I know sometimes it's very hard to trust people when all they've done nothing but is lie and mispoint you and guide you in the wrong direction of life. I fully understand that. A lot of people have tried to do that to you, but not everybody's able to help you get out of the funk that you're in, to get up over top of that hill and start coming down to feel a lot better about yourself. If you are struggling with mental health or your sobriety, please don't be afraid to come in here and talk. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help. I'm not a certified counselor. I'm not a certified drug counselor. I am myself. I've been in plenty of circumstances since of my addictions of drug and alcohol, to where I finally decided, okay, I need to take this seriously, and I quit drinking last year in April 2025, and I have not drank since. I've been clean, dry. Have not I haven't thought about it. I do joke about it every once in a while about, hey, we should go have a beer. But remember, guys, when you have that sobriety and you are doing a good thing with your sobriety of not drinking or doing whatever you are doing, and you're just walking that straight, narrow path, keep up the good work. Don't let somebody bring you down. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't want to hear about their mental health. They're afraid. They're scared. They don't want to hear the truth because the truth really hits home. And when you say something to some people, and they'd be like, "Oh shit, they figured me out." But it's not that hard to run and be your own self. Love and care for yourself. That's how you learn to love yourself. They said, "Well, how do you love yourself?" Well, how do you love yourself is by finding out what kind of person you are and what kind of attitudes you're going to have for other people. We don't want to hear because you're in a bad mood or your mental health is really messing with you big time and you just can't control yourself and you just need somebody to talk to calm you down. The best thing to do when you get into circumstances like that, do some breathing techniques to calm you down. Go through your nose and then slowly out your mouth, and you can just feel your body difference, and it'll make you feel a lot better about life. Um, Life is how you take life. If you think life is shitty, that's how kind of life you're gonna live. You're not gonna try to make anything better for yourself because that's what kind of attitude you're putting off. That you're not wanting to help right now. Most people, when they're not ready for that help, they're not going to get any better. They're going to get worse than what they are until they finally say, you know what, I give up. I can't do this anymore. I'm just killing myself slowly but surely. So that's what we have to do is work on ourselves, love ourselves, prepare for ourselves, and you will see the difference in life, how life can be totally different for you and change. So, what's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? It's fine. Monday morning. Happy Monday to each and every one of you guys. Um, who's all in here? You in here?
Me by three. Well, by two.
Okay. Come on in, guys. Don't be afraid to talk. I'm not gonna bite. I promise. I'm definitely not gonna bite. Let's take our insulin this morning, guys. We need to do it. Okay. We could put these in our legs, guys. So this is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in my leg this morning. Because you're supposed to swap everywhere in a different spot when you're taking insulin. Um, when this shit's cold, let me tell you what, you feel the pain from the insulin that I get. Cheese and rice, does it get bad? Holy smoke dogs. Okay. We got her done now, everybody. We got her done. Insulin is done for this morning. Diabetic. I hate being a diabetic of type 2. It's not a fun game. But yeah, you got to. Okay, now we lost everybody since I stopped
Nah,
talking.
they're both in there.
Talk about the other two.
It's showing me there's four in there.
There was. Now, come on in, everybody. Do not be afraid to freaking talk. I'm not going to bite you head off. I promise you that life can be so much easier for yourself if you just listen to the good things that people have to tell you and how to work it out. And that's why people are afraid. They don't want to hear the truth because the truth hurts them so bad. They're like they just can't manage it themselves from have that kind of hate. And that's what a lot of people have is hate, 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 and hate against each other. And that's not how life is supposed to be. But if that's the way you feel that life should be for yourself, by There's nothing I could say or do to make it different for you. Nothing. There's nothing I could do to make it different for
Good
you.
morning, Jen.
Well, good morning. It's hot out here, being a pimp, trying to get the money for the rent. Yep, it's hot out here, being pimp, trying to get the money for the rent. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you there, Harley. You're up early this morning. Did you go to bed early last night? Is that what you said you were going to bed early? I didn't know if you did go to bed early or not, but I bet you it was a pretty hot one. Chad, what makes sense? That makes sense, I guess. Who is Long? Long Plenty. What's up, Longest? What you up to? How's everything doing this fine morning? Hope it's all well for each and every one of you guys. Chad, that makes sense. Makes sense, I guess. That does make sense. Yes, makes sense a lot. That's what life is all about. Is to love and care for others. That's what you're supposed to do. Life is not. I know life is not easy. Nobody ever said life was going to be easy. Not one time did anybody ever say, "Hey, here's an owner's manual. Here's instructions that you have to do in life." When you come out, if baby you haven't, no, it doesn't work that way. There's no instructions. Um, what are you
Um,
doing?
the longest plenty.
Yeah.
Do you think my ball sack can fit in your mouth?
Wow, I didn't read that. That didn't come
No,
out.
YouTube's blocked a
Well,
lot of
that's a
their
good thing.
messages.
Life is easy when you stand still. That's what makes fish talk. Life is easy when you stand still. There's what my fish. Oh, yeah. That's so wonderful. Lucky it's 40 here. Oh, it's more than 40 degrees here. YouTube doesn't care. Laugh out loud. And you know what? I don't care either. Laugh out loud for you, for your disrespect of how you can come in and say some crazy stuff. First you say it makes sense, and then you say YouTube don't care. Laugh out loud. YouTube does care because they took your comment and you couldn't put it up there. So YouTube does care, my friend. Believe that. Pixel, welcome to the streak. Are you sick? Yes, I have cancer. Yes, I do. I have
Yeah,
cancer.
good.
I'm not worried about the stupid chat shit that these kids be saying. That's crazy. That's why YouTube didn't let your thing go through there, friend. I just made an account. If I was to get shut down, I don't make videos. Well, that's good. Glad to hear that, but don't come in here and disrespect the stream. There's no need for it. I mean, if you're gonna come in here and be real and sit here and talk amongst each other, not be judgmental towards one another, you can stay here as long as you want. We just don't talk bullcrap on each other. We're here to help one another, you know, because a lot of people do need to hear some good words to just to get that in them to get moving through the day because they're so depressed that they can't get out of it. And when they're sitting there alone all day long and have nobody to talk to because they can't make friends because they're afraid because other people may hurt them, it's real. It's a struggle. It's a big time struggle. I got what I wanted. Thanks. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, sounds so great. I'm glad you got whatever you wanted there, my friend. That's so wonderful. I'm glad that I can help you out. That's so great. Not a problem anytime at all, you know. You got what you wanted to. That's just so wonderful. That's great. What information did you get that you wanted, my
You
friend?
know what they got? Saying their dick's a little fucking twig.
Your dickie's small, huh? I'm so sorry to hear that. See that the YouTube is stopping all your stupid stuff that you're putting there. Long, longish. Yeah. So whatever you're doing, it's not coming through. So if you're trying to be hateful towards me or say hateful things, that's just not necessary to say. Yeah, YouTube will stop that because that's how YouTube's been going because they don't, they're watching for the bulliness and shit like that on the net because, they just had a big ass lawsuit on this format. And plus, Google format also got sued by the company for the bulliness that's happening on their site. So, yes, they're stepping up because they've already gotten sued by 6 people because of internet bullying and all this other shit that's going on the internet. And YouTube has gotten $6 million so far they've had to pay out because of children killing themselves because of the bulliness that's happening in every room. And they think they're cute and funny as they're going around saying unnecessary things that they need to say. I'm not Google, YouTube is stopping it all. So there's no hate There should be no hate that you have to say amongst each other or even try to make some bullshit out there, make it think you're the greatest of them all. Good morning there, Haggy. Haggy. I've never met you there, Haggy, so I don't think I've ever talked to you, my friend. It's an open.
Yeah, they've been here multiple times.
Okay.
And gay
No,
members.
no, see, there's the bad thing. I'm not banning you. I'm not. And I'm not putting you in timeout because that messes with my algorithm. So, with you going around and you want me to ban you? No, I'm not. I'm not banning you. You can leave the room on your own. I'm not doing that because that messes with my algorithm. It stops people coming into my stream. So, no, I will not be timing out and I will not be doing any booting out. We will have respecting for one another for sure.
Hey, your
Yeah.
gambling guys in there and said hi too.
Yeah, show vibes. Yeah, but people don't understand that people are insulated and don't have trouble making friends. Yes.
I agree with
Yeah.
show vibes.
Show Five says, yeah, and you have the maybe my name they used to. I ban a ton of people. I bet. I bet you do. But they say if you when you banned or you put them on timeout, YouTube don't send you too many more people that comes to your room. So that's where you sometimes you get your room is a dead spot because of hatred and the way that people are using the platform to be rude and disrespectful. Yeah, that's where a lot of problems come, and a lot of people are blocking, and you're doing that. And some people say, "I don't care. I don't need the supporters. You can just go ahead. You can just go on about yourself." Good morning, show. How you doing this morning? Hope everything's well for you and your family. Everybody in chat, I thank you everybody for coming in and supporting the stream. Love each and every one of you guys. In this stream here, we talk about cancer because I have cancer. Um, I have kidney cancer and I have bladder cancer. My sister's in the she just now went back to the nursing home yesterday. But since April 12th, she's been at the nursing home and back to the hospital. She's been in the hospital altogether since she's been in the nursing home two times already. Within a week and a half, she's been back into the hospital. She's not doing good, and I struggle sitting here because I'm sick and I'm hurting. I just try to find my way to get up there to spend time with her because it's definitely. Were you a drinker? Yes, I was. I was an alcoholic. Most definitely, I was. I was an alcoholic 100%. Then that's the first thing you have to do is admit that you have a problem. And then you say, yes, I am an alcoholic. And now I'm ready to work on myself. I hope people will be okay. Yes, Harvey. No, so come on in, everybody. Show some love to the stream. Come on, come on. Double tap that screen for more content, guys. Come on, don't be afraid. Um, you're an alcoholic. Well, are you ready to work on yourself to quit there longish? That's the first step. Are you willing to admit that you are an alcoholic? That's the first thing you have to do to start your recovery. Yeah, thank you for that. But I got cancer. My sister's in the hospital. She has a trach. She's got a feeding tube. She's been in the hospital since April 12th. She was there 2 days before her birthday, her 56th birthday. And now she's not only that has the trach, now she has to go to a nursing home because my niece thought, oh, I could take care of my mom. I could get her home. I could get a paycheck off her. And no, can't do that because you're not. She have to be a nurse and a trach, certified with trachs to work with them. So I'm an alcoholic too, and I love cocaine. Okay, every time I drink, I end up snorting. I'm ready. I want well, actually, yes, I'm an alcoholic, and I love that cocaine. Okay, I used to do cocaine, but it wasn't a bunch. That was at the beginning. I didn't really care because most of the shit stepped on, and it's just a waste. It's just a waste of money anytime. Even with your, they're laced. There's breaking down so many different things with your crack and your cocaine and everything that you're not even catching a buzz. It's not even worth your time. People are they're stepping all over it. No, it's mostly fit. Yes, it is mostly fentanyl. Most definitely 100%. Everybody's putting fentanyl in there, guys, and all it takes is a grain of salt for you to overdose on fentanyl. So true. Very, very true. Um, but yeah, everybody, good morning there, GD. Must be everybody to come on in, double tap that screen, hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. Come and join the stream. We come here and we try to be positive and talk amongst each other to help one another. That's what my community's about. I want my community to be there for one another, to be able to help out other people when they come in and say, "Hey, I'm an alcoholic. And also I when I start drinking, I have cocaine." That usually does happen to people. So that's just a habit that you get into, and that's you're sick. But the first thing for you to get better, longish, is to work on yourself. If you are an alcoholic, start like I did. You got to have that faith in yourself. You have to have that power to push through. And you have to be very obedient on yourself. You have to be very strong. But if you have an addictive attitude, usually when you have an addictive attitude, most people do not make it for their first time around for their sobriety. And that sometimes gets really frustrating to a lot of people. It's like, but when you are ready to make yourself better and you're ready to work on yourself, then you know you're serious. You got to first admit, go to a meeting. If you are, go to an AA, go to a meeting, talk to people. There's plenty of people there to talk to. They ain't gonna judge you. That's a good meeting for you to go to that can help you if you're struggling with things. So it's a good thing to do is go to. If you are struggling, go to a meeting. Get yourself a sponsor, and that sponsor can take you out in the community because you call your sponsors. Yeah, I'm about ready to drink. I can't do it no more. I'm having a really rough day today. I just want to drink. Instead of to come and pick you up, take you out in the community, go have a cup of coffee or something with you, just to get your mind clear, to stay away from them thoughts because them thoughts run through your head, especially if you are a compulsive person that has a compulsive attitude. Yeah, you just got to be careful with that because once you have that kind of lifestyle and you're comfortable with it, you don't see nothing wrong with it until you find out there's how many people you have hurt in the past, how many friendships you have lost because of your drug and alcohol problem. Um, Care Bear, gotta love the morning coffee. It's yes, yes, most definitely. It's only like 20 beers a day. I'm probably fine. No, you're not. 20 beers a day. That no, you're not fine. You're not fine at all. So there, right there, you're in denial. So longish, that's what I mean. It's only like 20 beers a day. I'm probably fine. Yeah, okay. That's right there. So that right there shows that you have that addictive attitude right there. Because you're like, oh no, I can't do that. Because you're scared. You're like, how am I gonna live life sober? How am I gonna do this? It's gonna be so much different for me. Most definitely. I bet that's see there. Everybody can talk amongst each other. That's what I want. Thank you. Thank you very much there, Egg. Heg. Thank you. That's other people who are talking to each other. That's what I will. That's what I'm looking for in my community. If you got something to add to it, please don't be afraid to add to it. Put your 2 cents out there that could possibly help this person. And that's what we got to do. Got to learn to love one another, care for one another.
I absolutely agree with DG.
Do you agree most people relapse because they keep around the same? Yes, most definitely, 100%. If you are around that and your friends are doing that, you're going to be right back on it. They're going to be like, God, come on, just one more line. It ain't going to hurt you. Or come on, have another beer. You'll be fine. No, 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 don't do that because you're going to break your sobriety. And now when you lose your sobriety, most of the times it gets worse than what it was the first time.
Who's
It's
their
harder.
homie?
It's harder for you to quit doing what you want to quit. Because if you keep that kind of company, that is so true. There, DG. So true. Change your people, the places, things, and you'll see that you got to change things. You got to be there to work on yourself. Biggie, what are you talking about? Um, I have got two things: either ice black coffee. Okay, rye guns make. It's right. You all can do it. I promise you, you all can accomplish anything you want to accomplish in life to get away from things that you want to. You have to learn to work on yourself. You have to learn to say, okay, I'm addicted to alcohol or I was addicted to drugs. And that's your first beginning step of becoming sober. But everybody's like, how do you? It's so hard. It is hard, guys. But what I did to I quit myself, is I took a drink away every single day, to where I was down to 2 cans of Four Loko that I bought, and I took one drink of it. I said, this shit is disgusting. Why am I drinking it? So I dumped it down the drain. I put the other one in the refrigerator. That can sat in there for over a year. So finally this year I gave it away to my neighbor for his birthday. That's right. Remember, Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. He's here to save you. He is there. He wants you to commit to Him, you know. Once you commit to Jesus and you have a good relationship with whoever your higher power is, and you're working on your sobriety, that's what you need. You need that higher power. You need that strength of, or you got to be true. You got to be truthful to yourself. You can't sit there and lie to yourself and say things just to make you look good, like you're doing it. That's all bad. You're just not even trying to get the help that you want at this point in time. You're just wasting your time and others because you have decided that this is not what you wanted. You have to be true to yourself when you are ready to become clean. Good job, man. I'm proud. I'm proud of you. Thank you. I appreciate it there. Um, I agree. So I have a love, really. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, guys, that's what we need to do to help ourselves out. Is first, you have to re say, okay, I admit that I'm a whatever you're doing. You have to admit to it and then work on it.
Me and DG are having conversations
You
about
just got to
dumping
be
this stove up.
truthful. You just got to be truthful to yourself. And once you're truthful to yourself, you will see how much smoother life can be. There's something about arguing and fighting constantly. That life is the worst. That makes you even feel worse because then you're into then that attitude right there. If you guys are bickering at each other, you're so pissed off. You just go out and you get a drunk on, and you go out and then you hurt yourself or you hurt somebody else because you're so intoxicated that you can't even drive, and then you wake up in jail and you're like, oh, what the hell am I? What did I do last night? Because you don't remember because you were so trucked up with the drugs and the alcohol that you killed somebody and you didn't even know it until the next morning. What kind of conscience would you have if knowing you killed somebody because of your drinking or alcohol preferences that you're doing? That there, I think, would really, really, that would eat me alive. I wouldn't even want to live anymore because that is something that would definitely be hanging around for a long time. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere. I promise you.
I don't know, but if this longest runs his mouth one more
What did
time,
he say now? Because I'm not getting okay.
me and
Longest,
DJ are
get a
me and
beer and shut
DG.
up from Duncan. Hey, there. See, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Don't come in here and mess with my mods or anybody else in the room. That's not what this room is for. This room is for people that are truthful and they are ready and they mean what they're saying and they want that help. We're not looking for somebody to come in here and run your mouth and say stupid things. It's unnecessary. We don't need to hear it. If you have nothing nice to say, please don't say nothing at all. Or you know how to leave the room the same way you came in, either up or down, however you chose. Nobody asked you for to be here if you don't want to be. If you have nothing nice to say to one another, please don't say nothing. But if you want to listen, that's fine. But there's no need to be disrespectful by putting stuff out there that we are not talking about.
Me and DG are having our own little
Can you
conversation.
maybe say happy birthday? No, see, that's what you want. I'm not doing it because the simple fact is, I ban you. That goes with my algorithm. I know what you're trying to do. You're not gonna get what you want. So, whatever you're saying and what you're doing, and you're being disrespectful for the stream because you're just being an ass clown. Well, then you know how to leave. You don't have to sit here. I'm not gonna ban you. I'm not gonna time you out. That's what you want me to do. You want my algorithm to slow down? No, it's not gonna happen. I like it when I have people to come in and out and they hear the good words that they're looking for to hear, and not the ones that are being negative and have nothing nice to say. So no, what you can do is you can sit there and listen and learn something without running your mouth. I mean, that could be very helpful for you. What's up there, KP? Happy Monday to you too. Care Bear, are you doing great today? My brother's name is DJ, and he's on birthday. Sorry, it wasn't me. Well, happy birthday to your brother, most definitely. Happy birthday to your brother. There, Sarah. Happy birthday to your brother. The whole room says happy birthday to your brother. For really though, you know? For really. But anyways, that's what I mean, guys. I don't understand how people are so. You smoke backwoods. Yes, if I when I have the money, I do. But I have to buy the cheapy cigars because I don't know. I can't. I don't have. I'm not fortunate enough to be settled with life because of being on disability. And that check just goes. It's gone. Rent bills. There's nothing left for it. Have you ever heard of a place called? Says, hey, I you to do something. I don't care. I have a job. Being sleeping. Well, then you better go to sleep there. If I don't have a job, I'd be sleeping. Well, yeah, you probably would be. And if you do have a job, congrats that you have a drinking problem and you're able to manage your job at the same time. That's good. Good kudos. Hey, good for you. You'll find out sooner or later that you'll get sick and tired of it and you'll finally want to do something about it. And then that's when you're ready to get yourself better. Good morning there, Brad. Welcome into the stream. How is your wonderful Monday? Happy Monday, everybody. Hope everybody's day is going well. I'm sending out positive vibes to each and every one of you guys for you and your family. If anything has happened in your life and you're looking to somebody to talk to, longest I subscribed, I'll be back. Laugh out loud. Okay. And thank you for coming in and enjoying the live, you know. Thanks for coming in.
And running your mouth.
Mine's down, doing down. I'm just home from shopping. Okay, get anything good for breakfast? What did we get? What did we get? Did we get any pastries? Some coffee? Oh, about yourself. Yeah, that's doing good. Yeah, I'm just sitting here drinking some Dunkin'. Karen went to Dunkin' this morning. Her and her other friend always goes to Dunkin' usually once a day, or sometimes it's 2 times a day. Now that it's summertime, it'll be twice a day, so I know that how they are. And then they'll get lost in the process of going to Dunkin' and do a whole big obstacle that they're not even coming right back home. They go miles and miles out of their way just to drive and talk.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, we do, DG. Yes, GD. You know why she'd hate per se and Karen is a joke? Is that why she's hyper? Sorry, Karen, it's a joke. How many have? I don't know. You tell me how many did you touch there? Tell me so we can get you help. You know, you're coming up here and you're telling that how many people you have touched. I mean, if you're looking for help for that, there, my friend, we can definitely get you help for that problem. Because that's not good that you're doing that. If you're going around touching, it's not good that you're doing that there. I think you need some help because you're touching little ones. That's not good. You know, you need some mental help for real. That's how Americans work. You don't even know. Yeah, you're just running right out the crack of your mouth, dude. You just got so much diarrhea coming out of your mouth that you can't even be truthful. That is a crying shame that you have to say hurtful things thinking it's going to hurt somebody. But guess what? It doesn't. It doesn't hurt anybody. We're not even paying attention to you.
I
I
love
thought
DG.
we left longish, huh?
I love DG.
Yeah, I thought he left too, but he's too interested. He had a good time here because he was getting some an action out of what he was saying. But that's not my point. I'm not trying to get him hyped up. I'm trying to get him to learn that life is not easy as he thinks it is. that he has problems himself, and that's why he's coming up here and he's being disrespectful to himself and others, showing others of how he actually is, that he's an ass clown and there's nothing
Good
that he can
morning,
say that's
Skull.
that he can say that's nice. Now here you go again, Longish. I already done told you. Get that out of your mind. Get that thought out of your head, because it's not gonna happen, okay? Some people have never been slapped, and yes, most definitely. Good morning, there, Skull. Good morning. How are you doing on this wonderful Monday morning? I hope you're having a better. I hope you have a great day. We're all trying to have a great day. There's no reason to be disrespectful to one another, my friends. None. There's none. There's no need for it, because you're just showing your ability of who you actually are, and that's sad to show that you're. That's the type of person that you are, that goes around and tries to start things. It's not bothering me. Everybody else just ignore it. Let's see. Hey, thanks, buddy. All good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, Scott. I'm very glad to hear that. Uh, IHOP or Denny's? I never had. I've ate at IHOPs, but I prefer Denny's. Denny's has some good food. I like Denny's. I really did. I mean, I care for you. I know I've had IHOP a couple times, but I'm not really too much, because there's not one around here to go to. So that's Denny's. Denny's is more or less where I go. Yeah, we go to Denny's. Most definitely Denny's. He's. Yes, most definitely Skull. But come on in, everybody. Come on in. Beef, beef, beef. Salute, Chad. Most definitely. Most definitely. Let me get the bowl up. Cheers to each and every one of you guys. Wake and bake this morning. Let's get wake and wake and wake and bacon. The good old. That's the good old Mary Jane. The best medicine that you can have. The cleanest medicine you can ever take to help you with mental problems. It can help you with cancer. It can help you with a lot of different things, marijuana. Don't be a hypocrite and hate marijuana, because those are the ones that don't know anything about marijuana. They're just instantly saying, oh, the shit stinks. Da, 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 da. Guess what? Too bad. I got my medical marijuana card and
Guess
I
what?
use it. And Karen has one too, but she gets she
It
gets
stinks.
um cheers. Most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely. Money wise, I haven't. I don't know with them, especially for breakfast. To pass on both of them. Okay. Cheers to each and every one of you guys. I thank everybody that comes back and they do support the stream. That does mean a lot to me. I do see, and I do appreciate it. And we all get along. Our community. It's what I like to see, that our community's doing great.
Skull's asking you a question.
Let's see. How many stream hours left to start with donations? Look. I think I need like 300 and some that I need. 300 and some hours still. I've got the my 72-hour boxing one that I've had going on for the last 2 days. So that brought up some. So we'll have 72 hours in 3 days. So that's good. That's what we're trying to do, is just keep it going live. And that's what I've been doing. I put something that's live on YouTube, and this one here's the 72-hour one. So I put it on and I just let it play. I'll sit there and watch the fights, because it's knuckle fights and it's pretty awesome. Some of these guys get knocked out like instantly. Within 56 seconds, people are getting knocked out. And they fight knuckles. It's like, wow, holy shit, the blood is so gruesome. I love that fighting. It's better than boxing. Um, this is more like boxing, knuckles. That's it. You know, not like knock each other down. This is the time I do like to cook. I just a big breakfast fan, and for this time I went to Denny's. It's very, very. You are absolutely correct. But you see what? A lot of people think, oh, we'll go for fast food. But you know what? That fast food is just as expensive as sitting down at a restaurant to get a good quality meal, instead of fast food. Well, sleeping one day left, I'll have. Uh, so what's up, everybody? Welcome into the stream. How is everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a blessed morning. I'm sending positive vibes to each and every one of you guys, and I thank you for the support from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate that. I'm about to be monetized. I do have a way to donate. That's on my in my Cash App that I have. There's Skull. That's the only way you could donate is to my Cash App. Trey, yeah, it's on the West. Could pay more and stuff. Yes, most definitely. Gas is $7 average in Cali. That's crazy. Ours is at 400. 400. Listen to me. $4.69 right now. Ours is 4.69 where I reside. And the reason why it's so more expensive in some places because the bigger the town is, the more they charge. The ones that are out in the sticks and there don't really get too many people come again for gas. It's the best place to get the gas from because it's cheaper most of the time at in little private little villages, and they don't get too much business. It's the best place to get your gasoline at. Raven, what's up? Good morning, brother. Hope you have a wonderful day. Same to you, Raven. I hope you do the same thing there, my friend. Same thing. Bro, this gas prices are getting too crazy there in Texas. I can imagine. I can imagine. You guys got a lot of big city. Dallas. You got, I love the Grapevine Mall. I love that. That was awesome when I visit that mall, the Grapevine Mall. And that Rainforest restaurant is awesome. Um, Paying $3.39 a gallon. Oh, you're cheaper. No, it's cheaper for you. Good shit. I'm going to amaze. I'm doing amazing. How are you? Come on, everybody. Double tap that screen, hit that subscribe button. Let's get her going, guys. Yeah, so I'm just letting this, I think I don't know how many hours I have to just let this run. I'm just letting it run. It's not hot, it's cold. Nowhere it's hot on it. I'm not leave the charger on it. Once it gets fully charged, and then I charge my phone like I'm gonna have to, and I go back and forth and I charge them all day so I don't lose battery. So yeah, guys, what's your plans for the day? Anybody got some good plans? Anybody going anywhere that's amazing for the first time and you can't wait to get there? Somebody getting married? Any good family functions that are going on? I should do a trip one day while on street. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. That's what I want to do. But the phone I have, I can't use it like that. It's internet at home. It's internet at home because I have to have pay extra to be able to do the live out in the community. I have to pay more on my phone to be able to do that. Well, this summer I'm supposed to go to Texas for the first time. Wonderful. I've been in Texas. I lived in Texas. I need to do some yard work. Thank you, sleep, and then for my night job. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're busy. Got a busy day ahead of yourself, and it's hot outside. That really drains you when you get hot as hell out there doing your gardening or whatever you're doing. Damn, I missed it. Laugh out loud. Karen, do you try to sub into Publix? Publix.
Yes, yes, they're amazing.
I think they're better than Winn Dixie. What is it? Piggly Wiggly? Do you guys still have the Piggly Wiggly stores, the grocery store, or what was the other one? Public. I can't remember what the other one is. Yeah. Yeah, they got all kind of crazy stores down there in South. It's pretty awesome down south. I feel, and if, the quality of food that the people are getting now these days for the prices is a crying shame. How they're shrinking our product, and that's a crying shame. And we're still paying full price for it, and they're making money like a mofo because the product's getting smaller, guys. If you noticed, and the price still has not changed. Isn't that great how they're doing inflation? I thought the president was going to stop the inflation on food, but that didn't happen. He's such a compulsive liar. He's such a compulsive liar. That's why I don't believe the man. He's nothing but a freaking pain. He's not even worth my time. Yeah, but gas typically has like water, especially with the cheap. Yes, cheaply. Yeah, remember when Subway had federal. Yeah, that's been so long ago. Now ones, yeah, exactly. That price. I feel bad for anybody that's having babies now for what the prices of things gonna be, which is insane, guys. Insane. I don't understand the prices of meat. How is the slaughtering a cow or anything? Why do we have tariffs on that? There should be no tariffs on that because it's an American product, right? I thought that's what it was. So how? I don't understand it. I really don't. No piggly wiggly here. Okay. Yeah. That sounds so good. Yes. Okay. Only fools rush and I can't tell falling in love with you. Do you all have? No, we do not. We have John Eagle, D'Onofrio's, County Market. Um, that's about it. There isn't too many fancy, privately owned. We did have one in town, and they had to shut down because of everything going up. They couldn't afford it. And that's what's the crying shame is. They're putting out. I just don't understand what the hell's going on. Just don't understand it. What I need to do that then. Okay. Grocery outlet, bargain market. Yeah, we got one of those up here in Newcastle. Nobody got there. They also have a store, and also they have. Um, I can't remember what I was getting ready to say.
Alright, give me a minute, guys. I gotta make a call real quick. Because I'm tired of getting blown the fuck up for this.
Hold on a minute. Karen's gonna go on to a phone call.
Not yet.
Not yet, but she's about to. True. Ralph's okay. Yeah, I've never heard of Ralph's either. But the bargain outlet market. There's one in Newcastle. There's a couple over in Ohio. They come from California and they put the stores over here. If they were from California, they did run their stores over there in Cali, and then they sold to other people and they moved over here to the east side of the world and started bringing the stores around here. So it's really nice. They have some pretty good deals sometimes, but I think most of the stuff that they just put on, I don't really care for all of it. I don't care for everything they have. Chi Chi's, we used to have Chi Chi's, but Chi Chi's is a Mexican restaurant, and they got quite a few people sick from salmonella for the onions. They got people sick, and they ended up going out of business. And then we had a Ponderosa move in right after that,
Pharmacist.
and yeah, guys, the best of coupons at
Speak to the
50% off.
pharmacist. And they answer, then you can. Yeah.
They have food cities in Arizona. My favorite restaurant of all time was called Texas Roadhouse. We're about to get a Texas Roadhouse up here.
Did you hear me?
What?
Once they answer.
All right. Yeah, we have one up here that's being built as we speak. And then a Chili's and Chick Fil A is going to be put where the mall used to be at, and they tore it down. So yeah, there's all kind of different stuff they're doing. It's going to be a big ass. Yeah, come on in, everybody. I'm about to have to mute this as soon as the people answer the phone because Karen's got to give personal information for her to get her medication to see what's going on with it. Fried pickles, I've had them before. They're okay. I don't really care for them too much. When I worked at the cooking, we did sell fried pickles, deep fried pickles. what I like doing is putting a beer batter on the mild pepper rings. So good with that crust on them, and then you dip them in some ranch. They're so good, so damn good. I got some fried okra that I need to fry up too. I love some fried okra. Okra's really good for you. Crawfish, I've never really got into crawfish. I've never really had crawfish, to tell you the truth. I'm not rich enough to have stuff like that. I've never really had them. The bread is absolutely delicious. That's great. I love to hear that. That's wonderful, everybody. Yeah, but we got all kind of different restaurants and stuff coming up in our area. Yeah, because the mall, when they tore it down, and then their Wendy's are going to build a new Wendy's and tear that one down. So I don't know when they're going to take Wendy's out because they're a private owner too, and I don't know if they're supposed to be getting a new store. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute.
Money.
All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry, I had to put on mute because Karen was giving out personal information I didn't want nobody else to have or leak out into the YouTube world. You know, we don't need that. uh, Campfire sauce. Oh yeah, what's that? What does that consist of? That campfire sauce. What all is in that? They're gaming. Is it something like a Chipotle sauce? You know, because Chipotle, not Chipotle. Ch- um, Chick Fil A has their own sauce. Does anybody ever like their sauce to Chick Fil A? Do you go fishing? I haven't got the money to get my license. I gotta get money, and I ain't got the money to go fishing. Takes money. I don't have the money to do it. Love their sauce. Awesome. I love to go fishing, but I just don't have the money for it. It's too damn expensive for me. Too damn expensive. I'm too. I wished I could be able to, but it's just too damn expensive. Camping stuff, all want the hell out. The blooming onions, they're famous for, yes, for the Roadhouse, most definitely. Texas Roadhouse is definitely famous for their onion, most definitely.
I don't know. Sheets' onion petals are really good too.
Yeah, Sheets onion petals they have at Sheets is pretty good too. If you've ever tried any Sheets, Sheets actually right now in our Sheets it's 2 hot dogs for $1, guys. 2 hot dogs for $1. That ain't bad. It's not bad at all for 2 hot dogs. Two for $1. So it's $1 hot dog. So I buy four. So it's $4 for 4 hot dogs.
$2.
No, it's $2. $2. One. I don't remember how it is.
It's $2 for 4 hot dogs.
Yeah, $2 for 4 hot dogs. That's not bad. You can't beat that. So go check that out at Sheets. Go check it out. Go check out on their menu to see what they have it up there for you. And it's definitely there. They got a lot of good Also, meal ideas that you can get from Sheets also, but I just think they're really, really expensive. Oh yeah, Red Robin. I haven't been to a Red Robin in a long time, but I did eat at one. That's insane. It's a San Francisco hot dog vendors. 15 what? You got whoa, holy shoot, that's fucking crazy. So guys, I have one question. How do you like this big bill that's been passed? Has everybody gotten something out of it yet? Has it helped you with this big beautiful bill? Did it help anybody? But then again, a minimum wage is $20 here. Yeah, but the more they pay out, the more the food goes up. So that's how that works. We're just losing this battle with gasoline and food prices that does not need to be. There's just can't, it's just ridiculous. It needs to go an 80% increase of freaking food within the last couple of years, guys. That's freaking insane. 80% has gone up. And you're all good at that. Everybody's living a fine life. I'm just wondering how everybody's making it for really though. Um, that's insane. It's just insane. Something's got to give because not only that, they're making our product also smaller, but they're still charging you the same price. They're gouging us big time. And y'all are good for these tariffs. The tariffs are nothing. We're the one that's paying the tariffs. We are paying. The consumers is paying for it, not anybody else but the consumer.
I do gotta make one more call still, but
So it should have work.
yeah.
Mm. Yeah, guys. So holy shit! How did this get paused?
I'm gonna hurry up and make that call real quick. DG, I'll be back again.
Okie dokie. I haven't heard that in a while. Okie dokie, Smokey. Okie dokie, Smokey. Make commercials for them. What Trevor Red Robin should have you make commercials for them? Most definitely. So true, they should. Unfortunately enough, I have a good support chain to help support me over the last couple of years. My parents, wife, and kids have my intelligence and welcome being over the last couple of years. That's good. Mm-hmm. And my future is have enough. Yep. Good living high on the hog. I'm not living high off the hog either. I promise you, I'm not. I'm barely making it. I know how it is to struggle. Trust and believe. It's not easy.
And yes, I'm calling
Give me
to
1 minute,
verify
guys.
Pure lazy, and she didn't know shit. That must have been one that doesn't speak English too well.
No, it was. It was one
That's
that doesn't
every
speak
time you
English.
get that person, you have a hard time. I've only been to Lancaster, Westminster, and St. Mark. Okay. Oh, what kind of night deals still? Oh, yeah. So what's up, everybody? Come on in. I'm sorry I had it muted. Karen was on the phone making important calls, and I couldn't give out the information because be like, what? You know. I've worked at Taco Bell. I've worked at Little Sneezers. I worked at Denny's. I worked at Globe Restaurant as a dishwasher. I waited on tables, two different places. Landscaping, truck driver, a cook, cheese and rice. You got a bill and all kind of stuff going on for you there, Shadwick. They did movie nights. Okay, no worries, Kern. Yeah, y'all didn't leave. Most people, when you tell them, and they don't want to hang around anyways to listen. So we just try to keep it entertainment going to help you there out, because life has been be very hard and stressful for somebody. So that's why we always need to have somebody there to have a shoulder. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend, and I'll help you carry on. It's on my bucket list. Have you ever worked in construction? No, I never worked in construction. No, that I haven't. I worked as a truck driver, and that's where I got injured at was as a truck driver. And then after truck driving, I did the work program that you have to do through Workman's Comp and do all that fun stuff. I started my cooking career at Bob Evans Restaurant when they first opened. It was a black. It was Thursday. It was no Friday. What is that called, babe? The shopping the night before shopping for Christmas.
Black Friday.
Black Friday. That's it. Black Friday. Yeah. I usually live your best. You sound like a fun person. Mm-hmm. And I am doing a bucket list for 10 minutes. I'm going to do that. Utah and back to Arizona. Wonderful. Come on in, everybody. Don't be afraid to talk. We're not going to bite you. I promise. Nobody bites here. Maybe just a little bit. You got to pay attention. Sometimes just a little, but not really sure. And I do this all the time. I lose my damn lighter, guys, every freaking time. What do I think I'm doing? I don't know. I think this one don't work. Yeah, it does. I found a lighter. Yeah, but dabba doo, but then come on in, everybody. Don't be afraid. Double tap that screen, hit that subscribe button for more content, guys. Come on in here and talk amongst each other. Get to know each other. Um, talk about whatever you want to talk amongst each other. We don't care. You could talk. That's what the stream is all about. It's not just about me. It's about everybody. We do it. We try to do a good community. We want a good, quiet community. Can come in here, talk amongst each other, have no idiots coming in and all that. It still happens. It happens every day. You get them idiots that have nothing else better to do because they're being bullied, and so they feel they should bully someone else to make them feel like they do. So they're satisfied with that. So that's how that shit works. Um, And having this cancer, it just scares the shit out of me. What's next? It just scares the shit out of me. I'm still not out the woods. I got two new cysts that are growing on the kidney already since the surgery in October. Uh, yeah, I still have cancer. It's renal cancers. They're keeping an eye on them to see what can happen. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do. And I don't know what they're going to do with the bladder, but I know I have a doctor's appointment coming up on the 27th for the kidney doctor. Um, I agree. I have to do this time. Some fishing more than a desert.
Talking
Utah.
about Mike.
Okay. Huh?
I was talking about Mike.
Oh. But so yeah, guys, come on in. Don't be afraid to talk. That's what we're here for. talk amongst each other, learn about each other, get to know a lot of things about each other. That's what the community is supposed to be about. We're not here to judge. We're not here to talk about politics. We're not here to talk about what sex preference you have. That's your business. But we do support it. We support everything here. We just don't like to talk negative to one another. We don't need to be picking out certain people in the chat to give them a hard time. We're not. That's not what this stream is about. Though we don't talk about sand. Sweet, I meant sand. I'm getting medications back and forth from Walmart, so I'm assuming everything's being filled right now. Good morning there, Itchy Figure. How are you doing this wonderful morning? How are we doing? We finally had some good weather yesterday. We had 80 degrees. Today we are going to be at a good 90 degrees today. 90 degrees, sir. For real, I just liked and chilled to talk about music, fun, and hobbies. Hey, that's what we're looking for. We're not looking for anybody to come up in here to say hateful things. We're here as a community to be here for one another, to help one another. Good morning there, Mike. How are we doing this wonderful Monday morning? Hope everything's going swell for you and your family. If not, we send positive vibes to each and every one of you guys for clearance. Just sending positive vibes to each and every one of you. Yeah, it's hot here too. Yeah, that's very, yeah, kudos. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty hot here, there, Mike, for sure. Really hot. I like that I have a blanket up. That covers up the whole living room, so it keeps the cold air in this room. It works amazing. It works so great. Host, will you be driving to Walmart soon to get the medication? Yeah, more than likely I will be. Yeah, I just got to find out what's about whether they refilled because I need a few prescriptions that need to be refilled.
Your host.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have to have internet to keep my phone going. No, I don't. I have that other ones where you had to pay extra for them to get the unlimited minutes. They told me it was unlimited, but here I find out when I'm in the hospital, they're trying to charge me money because I weren't using this hospital internet. I was using my own phone, and holy smokes, the price that they wanted me to pay, I was like 100. No, 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 no. I thought my phone was unlimited. No, sir. It's not. That's what you told me whenever I got this. That was unlimited. But they don't tell you that you're not unlimited with your hours that you have of your internet to go out. So they were trying to charge me a big amount of money when I was in the hospital for 2 weeks for this damn cancer. We were just calling him. It's Chad, yeah. What?
No, because I said, because he keeps calling you host, I said DJ, DG.
Yes,
His host name is Chad.
I got my insulin back. Yes, I did, Mike. I sure did. Um, See, I got it back because my insurance company wasn't going to pay for it anymore. So that's why I went without insulin for
A week.
a week. I went without insulin a whole week, and I tried to get the doctors everything to get it was because my insurance is garbage, and now that the president came in and he's changed everything, it's taken a lot of things because I am disabled. I only live off of what I have. I don't have money to go out and just splurge. I wish, but I don't. I wished I had money just to be able to go see my sister every day because she's finally back in a nursing home. The other day, she tried to pull her trach out. And you can hear now, because before you couldn't hear her breathing through there. Now you can hear her gurgling, and it's a bad gurgling. It's really bad rasping that she has going on. That's because every time she's laying down and she's coughing to bring up that stuff and it's going back, she's aspirating. So when she's aspirating, she has a chance that she can get, sick and not be able to make it because her immune system and everything's down like crazy right now. But she is getting her insulin now finally. But that seizure she had about 4 days ago, she had a seizure when I tried to administrate some medicine for her heart, and she had a seizure but they say it's very common for somebody that has a stroke. There is a possibility that they could seize. So that's another thing that's going on with my sister. I just wished I could get there. I mean, I haven't been there for, when was the last time I was there? I think Tuesday or Wednesday was my last day there, and I haven't been able to get back up there since. So it hurts me when I don't get to see her. It really does, because I know she wants people around. Because when I get there, like the other day, well, last time we were there, we come in, she had such a big smile on her face. She was glowing. It was like really nice to see that she was actually smiling. She was in a good mood. But they said the day before she wasn't doing well. But today, because usually what happens, you get better before you actually pass. That's what usually happens to most people. And so yeah, I'm just worried about my sister, and I just wish there was a way that I can get back and forth every day. Money is not my albuterol's ready now too, so that's another one ready. Let's see. Can I get a link to a video or a channel, Care Bear? Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, everybody. So come on in, double tap that screen, hit that subscribe button. We do appreciate everybody that comes in here, does support the stream. We do love you 100%. Thanks everybody for the support, the love, and the kind words that we have to say to
And
one
I'm not
another.
promoting my channel on yours.
Who's trying to promote? Who's trying to promote? Huh? Hey, Pops, yeah. Pops? What do you mean, Pops, man? Come on now. I'm not that old, but I am a grandfather. You're right. You're absolutely right there, Ben. 100% I am a grandfather. You're absolutely correct. So, what's up, everybody? Welcome into the stream. I hope everybody's having a blessed morning. If not, we would like to send positive vibes to each and every one of you guys. Keep your head up. Keep that positive attitude as you go through the day. You will see how much life can be so much easier and positive for yourself to manage to get through life. And when we have a hard thing that we're trying to deal with, like me with the cancer, my sister being in the hospital, and it's just a lot. But it tears me up when I can't be there for my sister to make sure she's okay, because when there's nobody there, that's when she's pulling and tugging at stuff. But they had a camera watching her, and the alarm would go off if she did anything. But that didn't really help, because she sure now did get her hold of that trach and pull it, and she was actually on camera. So I don't understand how she actually got away with pulling it that hard. If
No,
the
gaming asked for the link to my.
Yeah, I know he did. I seen it.
That's why I said I'm not promoting my channel on yours. He asked for the link.
Yeah.
It ain't like you don't tell everybody to go.
Yeah, so I just wished I can get over there to see my sister, but the gas prices just tell me, no, I can't do it. I don't have the money to do that. I am thankful for one person that has been helping me out, and that's been the most wonderful thing that that person has done, and it makes me happy to see her and to be able to go to spend time with her. That's a wonderful thing. That's what I'm looking for, is to be able to go spend a day with her to make sure she's okay. Because guys, even when we were up there, they didn't even suck her trach out. And there was so much phlegm. I mean, she had built up phlegm inside the trach to where it was just gurgling inside the trach.
Listen, I know how to clean it,
And
but
I
I'd have got in
said,
trouble.
the slobber is just pouring out of her neck down into her chest, and it's going to cause a rash. So I got on their asses about that. And not even that, I don't even know how they didn't know she took a shit. Because as soon as I walked in the room and I walked over by Karen, I smelled shit. I was like, hmm. And then my sister moved the blanket. And when she moved the blanket, she had shit. And the doctor, they didn't. I said, and because the person that changed her, they didn't knew, because she had shit. I don't know why they didn't clean it. But the nurse came in and she looked and she said, oh, okay, yeah, she definitely. So they had to clean her. That's just so sad to see that my sister's going through this and she's helpless, and kills me so bad. Hello there, Carol. How are you, my friend? He seems chilling. I'll see the Carol. Thanks, yeah. So come on in, everybody. If you're new in here and you have not, please double tap that screen. Hit that subscribe button. It's all free. It doesn't cost you a thing. And also share this live, guys. Let's get this algorithm popping in here. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the conversations going. Let's get them hearts down here. Start flying to the stream. more subscribers, more people, the more people come to the stream. The less activity that's going on in your room, that's when you don't get any really new people up in a room, and you get very little, and then they stop sending them once you start timing out and banning them, like that Longish wanted me to do. He tried his hardest to get me to ban him, but that's not what I'm doing. I defeated him, and he didn't like it, so he left. Um, he didn't like the challenge, so he got mad and he left. Thank you, Itchy, for the praying hands, but Effie, thank you so much. So I'm got to go to this doctor's kidney doctor and coming up here soon. So and I'm hoping they're gonna do something with this bump, because I'm telling you, this bump in my stomach hurts so damn bad. And it shoots up my stomach. It's all the way down to my hip, down past my knees, and down into the back of my legs. Oh, it's so much pain. It hurts so blessed bad today. Um, so yeah, the pain is like today. It's just like unbelievable pain. The whole leg today. I hope everybody comes in. You uh, subscribe to the stream.
I'm over 150 subs.
I have I have 1,847 subscribers. I'm looking to get to 2,000 subscribers, guys. We got to 1,000. Let's get to 2,000. Let's get these subscribers up. I've got a 1,843 or 48, I think I have. Yeah, so subscribers. So let's get that 2,000 subscribes, guys. Can we get to 2,000? Can we get up to 1,900? Would be nice. And then we only need like 20 some more subscribers to get to that 1,900. We're trying to get to that 2,000. That's our goal. Let's get our goal up there, guys. 2,000 subscribers I need. Yo, get 2K subscribers for sure. Yeah, that's what I need, most definitely. I got 1,843 or 48 I have. I can't remember. I checked it this morning. But I've been watching nonstop on my laptop. I've had a 72-hour stream. It's live, a boxing, Knuckles. That was pretty good. I watched most of that. I kept it going for the last 2 nights. So all day long it's been going. So it's been 48 hours. So it's just going to keep on going, and we'll get that 72 hours. We're just going to watch it constantly. Put something on it, like that fighting that's alive for 3 days, 72-hour live, and just watch that. So that helps you with your viewing hours. So that's what I've been doing to get them view hours going, because once I get the view hours up, that's when I get monetized. And I'd like to be able to be monetized here really quick. So I just got to keep on pushing for these the watch live streams. That's up to 3,000. I have to watch 3,000 hours, and there's 360 some days you have to complete it. So if you don't get it within that time, you have to repeat it all over again. I don't know what happens then. I really don't. So yeah, I'm trying to get up to that 2K. Most definitely would like to get that 2K. I'm not too far away from 100 and some, but that's still a lot. But I still get my subscribers. I still get a few. I used to get a lot of them. It's where I got most of my subscribers, is through my shorts. Most of them. That's where I got them from. So yeah. So they got my sister back in the nursing home. But that's the worst part for her to be there, because they're not keeping an eye on her. Nope, not taking an eye on. They're not keeping an eye on her at all. That's where she's hurting herself more, pulling on her trach, pulling on her feeding port. Yeah, the trach. And I know, because last time she was there, that was the first time that Axe time her daughter had came in to see her mother. They came in and she was bleeding from her G tube. So you know what was kind of funny? What this doctor hospital did was, she was low on blood, so they kept on giving her blood, and then finally it healed itself. It stopped bleeding. So they didn't do anything about it. So we don't know exactly where the bleeding was coming from, because they never did the scope like they were supposed to. They were dally farting about everything, because the simple fact is they're wanting hospice to come in. My sister is suffering. straight suffering, and it kills me to watch her struggle and be helpless and not to have anybody there is. Well, that's why we got her a phone, free phone, for her to. She can't really work it, so I mean, she's really got a lot of things that she needs to learn again: how to speak, how to think. I mean, the stroke really did a bad thing to her brain, and plus that clot didn't help at all. So, I, her daughter will not let her go. I don't know why. Why is it you're letting your mother suffer like this? Why? I just don't understand why. Why do you have to do this to your mother? It doesn't make no damn sense
Babe,
to
you're
me.
freezing that AC up.
Huh? What do you mean? Where did I drop my lighter?
You can't hear it?
All right, guys. Sorry, I had to fix the blanket. So come on in, everybody. Don't be afraid to talk. Don't be afraid to ask any kind of questions. I've worked overnight at the same factory, seeing back and forth, hospice, and medical assistance for every stage, to say the least. Yeah. Yep, they still have to treat her. They, she has no. She has what is it? Don't resuscitate or resuscitate.
Do not resuscitate.
If anything does happen, it's do not resuscitate. Um, so they wanted to take the trach out and let her see if she's able to breathe on her own while she was in hospice and make her comfortable with the medicine. You know how that works, everybody.
Yeah, DNR.
DNR, yeah.
But hers is a DNR CCA.
CCA. What's the CCA?
Continue
Continue care
care as is.
as is. Your YouTube stops counting after about 8 hours. It's good to sign out and sign back in to start playing the video again and keeps it. Okay, thanks for the information. I didn't know that, but I have been switching it. I did shut it down a couple of times, accidentally myself pushing the power button to shut it off. So I have done that. So it has been resetted most definitely there at yes. So yes, it has been. Thanks for the information. That does really help me though. 100% after 8 hours. Gotcha. So that's why a lot of people sign in and sign out when they're live up to 2 hours so they can get new people into their room. That's what they try to do anyways. That's a lot of way people do it with trying to be monetized. I'm not on here to be a hater, to judge anybody. Not at all, period. I'm not here to judge anybody. Okay, good. That's good news for me to know. But I've Show Vibes is doing that with he has something running from his stream like brain rot and stuff like that. And he said he runs his 24 hours, and that's how he gets a lot of subscribers. And he said he makes plenty of money. He's got a gambling problem and an alcohol problem is what he's got because of the money. You know, he's got the money and he's able to do it. So when you have money like that and you have it, that's when you usually do go overboard and do too much than what you actually should do. Yes, you need 3,000. Yes, yes. I'm at 2,600 and something. I have of hours that I need left. That's like so I need like 300 and some to get it monetized. So yeah, you need 3,000. I'm close to 3,000. But I didn't know about the boxing after I didn't know that. Now I know. Thanks for letting me know. Yes. So how's everybody's Monday going? Today's gonna be a hot one here. It's the first time we had been in the 90s since last year. And thank God we got this nice, comfortable living room we could be in, a nice and cool environment instead of sweating like we used to until my daughter could finally gave us a air conditioner last year because of my kidney surgeries and stuff for me to be comfortable. So it was very kind of her to give me the air conditioner. She was concerned about me. My kids are, they're very concerning about me. Both of them. They're looking out for me. They don't want me to smoke, which I fully understand that. I'm trying to quit, guys. I really am. It's the hardest freaking thing to quit when you have so many. I know I'm just not using excuses. What it sounds like, huh, guys?
Bless you.
But that's not the point. I'm so stressed out that I I smoke. Uh, I used to I used to drink a lot. I don't do that anymore. I used to be a drinker every single day and drinking the shit out of some alcohol. I'll play some for your video. Oh. All right, Itchy, that sounds good. I will play some of your videos so you'll get those hours in no time. Okay, I see ya. Wonderful. That's great there, Itchy Finger. I do appreciate that. See, that's what Itchy Finger is a really good guy, everybody. His name is Mike. Um, he lives in Florida. He's doing it. He used to be in the circumstances to where I was with drinking and having a struggle with life. And now he's living a good life. He's doing good things. He's very, very great guy. I mean, he's very good. I mean, he will tell you about things. If you're doing it wrong, he will mention, hey, don't, no. He's not trying to control the channel, but he's just giving me good hints of what I have to do because that's he's been there. I mean, he's been with me since the beginning. And yeah, that's been over a year. He's been following me. So hey, I got at least one follower. I got that one follower. So that's good, you know. And he does try to come into every stream, and he does put up some good advice for a lot of people, even not just for me, but for other people too. Um, I quit smoking once with the help of those tea tree oil toothpicks, but they found out that it would be a father. I started smoking again. Oh, I was going to be a father. I started smoking again. Oh boy. Yeah, that's so now what's really expensive, guys, when you have a baby, just a box of wipes for your baby is $28. And my daughter, she's struggling right now because they cut her wick because the baby's now 7 months old. They cut her wick for his formula. So me and Karen had went out and we bought some extra formula for the baby, and then we bought a little snacks because we had the food stamp. So I'd rather get it for him than have because she is struggling. So that's what I do is I try to help as many people as I can possibly. That's a good deed, when you do something for somebody, you don't expect anything back because when you do a good kind thing, that's awesome. That's awesome to do to somebody, and that makes them feel good, and also that makes the other person feel good, and it's a great thing to have. It's a good good friendship, good talking amongst one another, not sitting there arguing or saying stupid things to one another. It only took me having a heart attack at the age of 40 to quit smoking, and I have not took a puff in 3 years. That's great. I love that factor, Itchy. That is great. But see, they were giving me nicotine patches in the hospital, and then they took me off the nicotine patches. So I didn't know what the reasoning of that was, and not even send me home with any. So that was kind of crazy that they put me on them, and then they sent me home with nothing because I wanted to leave the hospital. They weren't ready for me to leave. They said, we're worried about your numbers, your numbers, your numbers. It's very important for us. We need to keep your numbers down because if my numbers go any higher with my creatine, the way you could take to build muscle, if I get too much of that, my kidney cannot filter all that out. So, so if it's just staying in my blood. So if that gets too high, that means my kidney is shutting down. And they told me sooner or later the kidney will shut down, but they didn't say exactly when the kidney was going to be shutting down. The dentist, listen to me. The doctor that did the procedure told me I only had a 20% to get back on on drugs. Not drugs. Listen to me. Um, I'm getting cancer back. Well, I fell in that 20% and I got it back. And We went in to teach. What they wanted to go into to recheck my kidney because the last time they went in to check it, it was a kidney was irritated. So they wanted to reset up another appointment. So they did more X-rays, more CAT scans, and then and then I don't know what they're gonna do. This bump that's in my stomach is huge. It hurts so blessed bad. Even when I'm eating, I feel so freaking full because of it's pushing on my stomach, and I feel full constantly from this whatever this bump is in my stomach. It's very uncomfortable, and I thought they were going to do something about it, but they still haven't done anything. But see, this is what I'm talking about, medical. They know what needs to be done for you, but they don't do what they're supposed to do for you. This is why the medical profession and your local government is robbing people left and right. They're the biggest thieves of all of robbing the Medicare and everything else, charging for stuff that they never had done before. It happens every single day. It happened to Karen. Karen supposedly got what do you call that? Search your punani, whatever they said it was.
Pap smear?
Pap smear that this doctor did on her. She didn't go to see no doctor to have a pap smear done. She was going to a MS doctor, and the MS doctor put that she had done this. Charges that should not be on her. That's what's going on. The government and the doctors are robbing the system, and they're trying to say it's us, the Americans, doing it. No, it's your own people. You guys are turning your back on it and letting it happen every single day. Um, yes, having a heart attack. Okay, they told me I was going to after my heart attack, and they had me sitting in the hospital or whatever, so I just left. Facts, yeah, most definitely. It's so true there, Mike. They don't do what but they're lying. That's how everything's so trucked up in the United States. And it makes it even worse that we have tariffs on everything we fucking buy. Where I don't see how everybody's, because I'm barely making it. It's either gas or food. Which one? Which one? Or it's either gas or your prescriptions. Which one you have to choose? You got to choose one of them. So how are we living so much better? We're not. I'm not living any better. There's shit that I can't even do anymore that my insurance company say, no, you can't have that no more. Yeah, that's so true there, Richie. So freaking true. So freaking true. That's what you gotta do. But it's just crazy how these doctors, oh, you need to come in for the doctor's appointment. Oh, you need to come in. You need, why? Because you're practicing medicine. You're giving out medicine that's toxic to your body that you should not be taking. The best thing for you to take is marijuana. It's the best fucking thing for you that helps you get your spirits up, that gets you feeling better, that keeps you and you can tell I'm almost 2 hours because I just stopped and respawned and probably don't have a connection on me right now.
You're there.
Yeah, they should have asked your doctor to analyze the bill. Okay, yes, definitely will. Most definitely. Guys, I only got like 8 more minutes for this live for 2 hours, and I'm gonna go ahead and go figure out a few things to where I can get some go-go juice to go see the sister to make sure she's okay. Make the for the she's no reminder that she's had a stroke, and you got to remind her so she knows what's going on. You got to communicate with her. Well, when you're just laying at the hospital and you don't have nobody coming up and seeing you, and you have all this equipment set up on you, she doesn't want it. You can see it. She's irritated. She's pulling. She's tugging. She's not wanting this. And it kills me that her daughter is doing this to her basically instead of taking out the trach and letting her mom go see if she's able to breathe on her own. But right now, nothing's changed. There's no way she'd be able to breathe on her own. She would not be able to. Fishing weather, yeah. I wished I had the money to go fishing. Last time we put it was $39. We did what the hell? $39 for a fucking fishing license? It's like cheese and rice. What the truck is going on? It's like cheese and rice. Come on, y'all. Can't you come to your senses? Cheese and rice. This shit is just killing us. Something needs to give. Something's got to give with this freaking administration that's running our country. It's got to give because they're fucking so much shit up that it's trucked up. I mean, taking government jobs away because why? I just don't understand that. And they want to call, we need to detail what you did this week. That was bullcrap what that Mr. Eli did. He's a fucking jerk. He's a fucking jerk. He don't mean he's about his the money too, just as well as everybody else that has money and don't have to pay taxes. That helps them out a lot, let me tell you. Because most of the money that they do spend is for charities. And they write that off at the end of the year. So guess what? They're getting that money back at the end of the year. So politics is nothing but money. It's what it's all about. It's what it's all about in this world. The administration that's running our country is greedy. Every single one of them are greedy. They don't know how it is, how to live in poverty and living in this life to having barely any money or middle class. We're all paying taxes and paying for the rich people not to pay taxes. What does that make any sense? That doesn't make any damn sense to me. He's even said one time, the administration has even said, we'll give money for them to get their own insurance. Haven't heard nothing about that since he said it. Oh, and then he said we were going to get $2,000 for adjustment of living. Each one of us were supposed to get one. Never happened. But the people that are veterans and the people that are in service, they did get their 1776. They did get that. But we didn't get that $2,000 that we were supposed to get every American from the words of the mouth from the man that runs our country. And I always get the state park pass for entering lakes and fishing and lasts a year. And then you buy it and then save a ton of money. What the entry fees and change every time you go fishing, camping. Oh, okay. I love. We got a campground right down the street from us, but it's like not going anywhere. It's like in the same town. It's not like, you go into the park, you can forget about the real world because it's really nice. It's really down to earth. A lot of people in there. But you still, when you go camping at here, we have to have a fishing license still. You still have to have a fishing license, even if you're paying for your site.
You have to have a fishing license.
You have to have a fishing license. You gotta go spray a new customer. Have a great day. You too there, Mike. Nice to see you. You hope yourself a good one. All right, if you could, that'd be awesome, Mike. If you're not, that's not a big deal. I really do appreciate your thoughts. And I really do appreciate it 100%, Mike. You will be blessed yourself because soon you will be blessed, my friend, and it'll be great for you. It'll be a wonderful thing for you, and I want to see the best for you. You're doing such a good job, Mike. I want you to keep on going out there pushing, having that faith that you have, and keep on pushing. And you're doing a great job, my friend. Keep up the good work. You have won the battle. You are beating it. You are definitely tackling it, and you have it under control. And I love the fact that you are that way, and have been a very loyal supporter. And I do thank everybody that does support the stream and loves the stream. I do appreciate that to each and every one of you guys. But all right there, Mike, you have yourself a wonderful one. Enjoy your spraying job. Stay cool now. Stay cool. I know it's bitter ass hot out there today. I know that because it's.
You eyeballs.
Yeah, I know he said watching. So, yep, later there. Have a good one there, Itchy. They owe us more than 2,000 for sure. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely, Mike, 100%. But this is what, if you're Mega, they're okay with it. Mega, because they got money. They're all the supporters. So those guys need to be the one that's out there, let's see, fighting the war. They should be over there. They don't want to be Mega. They want to be on his side. They should be over there fighting the war right now. There shouldn't be no war, period, for the United States with anybody. Just because you thought they had a nuke and you did it all on your own, you didn't even get the permission to start the war. What the hell's going on with that? That's what kills me the most. That he took it upon his own self to start a war. We understand with Iran, what was going on to the females over there. They showed even a piece of their hair. They're in trouble for that. Just that piece of hair. And guess what? When they walk out the door to go do something, they're getting acid splashed in their face. Or they have people, uh, what do you call it, snipers up on buildings and shooting them in between their eyes because a piece of hair or something. That is a disgrace to treat a woman that way, 100%. I don't believe in that. That is totally wrong. And that regime is 47 years of them torturing women. And that's why women don't have any rights, is because these countries, they're are racist. There's just no reason to be anything different. I don't care. A woman can do the same thing as a man can do. I don't care what anybody says, but that's where, oh, woman can't do everything. Bullshit. I call bullshit on that. It's all about trying to control the woman's rights. And they don't want the women to still have the rights to this day. They wanting to take the voting rights and stuff from women. That's just BS, guys. How are you okay comfortable by taking something from a woman just because you think that a woman can't do any kind of job that you do? That's pretty racist, I think. Really bad. But it happens in our country all the time. Every single day it does. But we let that White House down as the White House turns. You know, the nursing home over there don't know how it is to live a kind of life that we are living in poverty. So they don't know how it works. They get everything fucking for free. They get their insurance. They get their gas for free. They get everything for free. They don't have to pay shit. So no wonder they're able to be, oh yeah, the comedy's done this. We're doing really good. We can do that. No. You're not thinking about the other people, the middle class, the low class. You're not thinking about them. So that's where I see that's the problem with the United States. There's so much shit going on in the United States. It's fucking insane. Ever since this dumbass has taken office. You know, he wants to be the one to come in and border and this and that. You know, well, Biden let all them guys in. Why is it now that they gotta suffer because of what another president has done? I don't understand that. How can you overrule that when you were allowing these thousands and thousands of people being shipped to New York, D.C., and busfuls? How in the hell was that okay? But you want to go and because all of them they got felonies, they've got shootings, they're gangs, they're this, they're that. That happens everywhere in the world. It's not just them. Hatred runs everywhere in the world. It's not just them. So there's facts of what the hell I see of this dumbass shit that's going on in the White House downs. I just don't care for it. I think it's pathetic, and I feel that if people are sitting there on the edge of their seat to wait to hear the next fake news so they can get on their site, their YouTube, and freaking pow on mom, do you still support Trump? There's a lot of those, or, yeah, why do you support Trump? They got all kind of little, like, talking alive. A couple of people that I watched that do that. Steven, what's up? Where were you sent? Let me see the satisfaction you might. What are you talking about there, Steven? Kelly Belly. Where were they sent? Let me see the state of immigrants and the place that they were returned to. Yeah, but not all of them. Not all of them. Not all of them. Bull crap. Bull crap. That's your beliefs. That's just your beliefs. Bull crap. Bull crap. Bull crap. Let you see the statistics that the immigrants, to where the president shipped them to different states, but could not stop it. So how is that right? Because they were able to get across. How is it our fault that we have to pay for it? For their dumbness, for bringing them in. And now there's chaos going on in this world that's unnecessary. There's no need for all this unnecessary violence that is going on in all these states and the protests because this fucking dumbass that's running our country is an imbecile and doesn't care two shits about you. All he cares about his administration and his pockets every single day, getting fatter and fatter and fatter because of this war. Look at the fucking gas prices. That's redunculous. That we got to pay $7 to almost $5 a gallon of gas. There, you can't go anywhere. How are you able to have a job? And you're paying for your gasoline. That's it for your gasoline the whole time you're going to work. You don't have that much money to where now you got to pick up a second job to help with the bills because you can't do it on your first job because it's too damn hard. You can't make it. No bake cookies. Ooh, that sounds good. I like making no bake cookies. What war? United States and Iran. That war. That's the war I'm talking about. United States and Iran. That's what I'm talking about right there. So what if their regime was that way? That wasn't our business to go in and fix. Do you think that's going to change anything because you got him out? No, it's not going to change anything. That regime is still there. Part of it's still there. They're still going to have the same damn beliefs. So you didn't defeat everything. You made it worse. You made it way worse. That's what you did. And it made us pay for it every single day for these gas prices. And guess what, guys? If we had marijuana and hemp in the bud that can make a better oil than crude oil, it's a much more cleaning, burning oil that helps our ozone instead of crude oil. It also can help build a house. It can build a plane. It can build your bed. It can build your clothing. Everything with hemp. Hemp can be used for so many different products that is so much better than any other product that you buy on in the streets with the cotton. But you see, hemp clothing is much more durable and plus much easier to clean than a regular cotton. Yes. So we need to get marijuana and hemp to be recreational through the whole United States. We need it to be passed through the federally has to be passed in order for it to be recreational through the whole United States. And when that happens, that gets everybody out of jail that has sold marijuana. Because marijuana is not a controlled substance. They should not be in jail for a flower or a weed. And it's not a controlled substance. There's nothing in it that proves that it's a controlled substance. So if you're interested, go to 420jim.com in Google. That'll take you right to the petition. And all you have to do is sign it. You can give up a speech, tell whatever how you feel that people should be released from jails for selling marijuana and how the hemp and bud would help us so much better. We wouldn't be worrying about oil from any other countries if we just do what we're supposed to do. But you have so many haters out there that this stuff's gonna happen, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. All nothing but negative fucking shit. The first thing everybody thinks, instead of thinking positive. So that's how most of the shit is broke down and not being used anymore. Because the people that don't understand the facts of life and they're only set on one product, that's what they want you to be brainwashed on oil. They want you to be brainwashed on everything that they're talking about. And that's what's wrong with the world. Too much ignorance in this world. Way too much. Way too much ignorance. That's the war I'm talking about, says you say, Steve. What war? Huh? With Iran and the United States. That war. That's the war we're talking about. That was supposed to be over months ago. Way months ago. 2 to 3 weeks, he says. It was going to be done in over... Where in the hell you gain that 2 to 3 fucking days? That's another lie he's told us. This guy you want as a president is nothing but a compulsive liar? I don't think that's what we don't need that for another term. Guys, this world has been turned upside down. And they're shaking every penny out of your pockets. Because that's how greedy that they're being. There shouldn't be no tariffs on anything. Come on, look, Canada used to be the biggest ones that bought alcohol from us, or whiskey and stuff. Canada has nothing up there now of the United States of whiskey or anything. None of them have it in their shelves because of the tariffs. Because the president wanted to charge Canada 100% tariffs. Or it was even more that he was trying to put out on them. That's not how it's supposed to be. How is it that it's okay for us to pay for your thoughts and the way you think it's going to help the America. It has not helped us at all, period. It has not even helped. But all right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to get off of here. I hope everybody has a blessed day. If you do, remember, Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. Remember one thing. Always remember, don't use this name in vain. Say cheese and rice, everybody. Everybody have a great one. It was nice talking to y'all. I hope everybody's love y'all, each and every one of you. And have a great one there, guys. Later. Cheese.